So I took a test with my 10 students. They all happened to be male in my class. These were the results. Someone got 10 out of 10, brilliant. Someone got 8 out of 10, that's brilliant. He got 3 out of 10, oh dear. He got 8 out of 10, he got 9 out of 10. It's quite good, some quite high scores there, some quite blooming low scores there as well. I wonder what the first thing, I need the standard deviation of this. Then I'm going to compare it to how the girls got on in another class. Oh look, they didn't do as well, look, because one of them scored a 1 and no one scored a 9. Or will statistics show something different? Let's find out. So, work out the standard deviation. We've seen the one video, so let's go through. Step 1, work out the mean. So I need to add them all up, divide them out how many there are. So I could go equals that, plus that, plus that, plus, oh god, this is a boring way of doing it, isn't it? It'll eventually come out. Or you could just write equals sum brackets and do that. That's how many there were. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, what you can do is actually, if you highlight them and you look down here, it will tell you there's 13 and it will tell you there are 69. So the sum is 69. You see where the mouse is? 69 and 30. So you could just type them in there. Then you could do equals that divided by that. Give you the mean. Brilliant. Okay, so the mean is 5.3. I'll tell you what we'll do. Put it there. We'll even move these two out of the way. Okay, and let's zoom out. So we've got, that's my male test scores, and this is their mean. That's brilliant. So step 1, we've worked out the mean. Step 2, how far away was each one from the mean? So that is gonna, so we could say these are called x, and we're gonna call this x minus x bar, because I haven't worked out how to do a hat over x. So that's going to equal that minus the mean. Boom. If you want to be good with Excel, you could put some of that in there. Drag them all down. Because I've done that crazy thing with the $sign, I have kept the green square locked in place.
Oh la la.
Cheers, Johnny. So I've got x minus x bar, which was step 2. So I just need to square x minus x bar. X bar squared. And the way I'm going to do that is to do that number times by itself. And drag them all down. Oh, they've all gone positive, like we said. That's step 3. So step 4, we're just going to add them all up. I'm doing a boring way of doing it, so I'm just going to do sum. Da, 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 da. If you wanted to, you could highlight them, and the answer would be there, where the mouse is. That's good. Right, so I've got the sum of that, which is my answer to question 4. So question 5 is going to be, I don't want you in the video, Johnny, sorry. I might do one with you later. Sorry about that. So I have the answer to question 4 is there. I'm going to divide it by the answer to 5. How many there were. Oh, look. There were 13. Thank you, Danny. Give me 2 seconds. That will give me the variance. And that's the answer to number 5. So to get 6, I have to square root it. And I get a mean of 5.3 and a variance of 2.58. So let's get, it looks really complicated at the minute, so I'm going to just make them all at one decimal place. So this is my standard deviation. Now what does this mean? It means my average score, my mean score, was 5.3 for my test. Let's go back. We had some clever people got 10 out of 10. Maybe you cheated, I don't know. Okay, you got 10 out of 10. You got 3 out, you got 4, 3, 7, like that. The mean was 5.3 and the spread out 2.6. That means that 2.6 marks above that mean and 2.6 below the mean, 68% of my class got within a standard deviation above or below the mean. Okay, that's quite an interesting point, and I think it's well worth saying. Nearly over 2/3 of my class were within 2.6 marks of the average. Okay, I did it with the girls. There's the male score, 2.6. I did it with the girls, and although their mean was less, the standard deviation was less. Okay, which means they weren't as spread out. So although their mean was a bit less, and I've just jumped an awful lot there, so I've just done the same thing with my data set what I did for my males, for my females. Okay, the mean was 5.3, but most of them were closer to the mean. Okay, and that's the point of the standard deviation, to work out how close the majority of things are to the mean. The majority of a data set are to the mean. Thank you.